tonight's special report, a night on the town, a few drinks after work. We all know the legal limit is .08, but are you driving drunk? Well, a new cell phone app called Are You Buzzed can help estimate your BAC. So we put it to the test with our partners at Rhinos. Fox 21's Sade Malloy tells us whether it's an app you'll want to get. Sade?
This is how it works. It asks you your weight, how many hours you've been drinking, and how much beer, wine, or liquor you've had, and estimates your BAC or your blood alcohol content based on averages. We tested it out after a few drinks at Rhino Sports and Spirits, and then took it one step further and got a local CSPD officer to compare it to the app's BAC to the proper DUI test. There's a big difference between drunk and sober, but that line becomes blurry after a few drinks. So the new Are You Buzzed app by the Colorado Department of Transportation could be changing all that by helping people estimate when it's time to drink or order the bill.
The person may have an overinflated sense of how well they're doing. They may think that they're actually performing well when in fact they're not.
It's your typical Saturday night for these two, Amy Dilsaver and Jonathan Hilmo. They're spending the night with our partners at Rhino Sports and Spirits. And we're coming along with them, tracking what they drink and plugging it into the app to see if it really works.
I'm feeling pretty happy. You know, not really drunk, but a little happy.
I'm feeling, slightly buzzed. I'm feeling just pretty good, pretty loose, relaxed.
After 1 hour of drinking, our two volunteers are feeling the effects of their night out. Amy has had 2 mixed drinks, and Jonathan has had 2 mixed drinks and 2 martinis. And according to the app, Jonathan is buzzed with a BAC of 0.058%, and Amy is good to go with a BAC of 0.04. 1 hour later, and now 2 hours into drinking, our volunteers, while competent, are both drunk.
Honestly, I'd probably stay at the bar for like an hour and maybe have something non-alcoholic to drink before driving home.
I feel the effects of the alcohol, but I don't feel like I'm impaired enough to be swerving in the roads.
Amy has now had a total of 5 liquor drinks and 1 wine, pushing her app BAC to 0.131%, way over the legal limit. Jonathan has now had a total of 5 liquor drinks and 1 beer, increasing his app BAC to 0.081%. And like Amy, he's done. Now it's time for the real DUI test, starting with field sobriety.
So I want you to lift one of your legs approximately 6 inches off the ground. Watch your foot. Count out loud.
2, 3,
4, 5. Don't move your head. Concentrate on keeping your nose and your chin pointed towards me. Can you see the tip of my pen up here?
Yes.
I'd like you to follow that with your eyes and your eyes only. Moving your head again. What I'm going to ask you to do is take a deep breath, blow into the tube.
And lastly, the breathalyzer.
Stop.
Amy clocked in at 0.114 and 0.084 for Jonathan. Compared to the Are You Buzzed app, the results are pretty close, and both would have been arrested for DUI. So then overall with this app, would you say yes, use it, or no, don't?
I'd say realize that if you're going to use it, it is just a generalized approximation. Even though the application may say that you are below the legal limit, by no means does that mean that you're unsafe to drive.
Now keep in mind the app is only an estimate and the calculations are averages that can vary. And while 0.08 is the legal limit, there are people who may be impaired at a much lower level and they can still be arrested. Nikki?